Good morning, good afternoon. At this time, please join me in welcoming our class of 2023 as they enter. All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Alyssa Sabatino, and it is my distinct honor and pleasure as principal of Maple Hill Junior Senior High School to welcome all of you, parents, grandparents, aunts, friends, uncles of the graduates, community members, Superintendent Chevier, our Board of Education members, including our president, Mrs. Palmer, our faculty and staff, and the class of 2023, to the 68th High School Commencement Ceremony at Maple Hill. Yeah. Please stand and join me in welcoming the president of the class of 2023, Luke Hoffman, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Luke. Please remain standing, everyone. I'm sorry. For the national anthem. Singing the national anthem this evening are the senior choral members, Emma Dugan, Dylan Halifax, Luke Hoffman, Alex Espester, Lyndon Rosenberger, Dominic Siciliano, Connor Stevens, Karen Sweet, and Cassidy Zimmerman. Come on up.
the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much. Beautiful job. So I would now like to introduce to you our first student speaker. Don't go too far. It's Mr. Luke Hoffman, speaker number 1. Come on up, Luke.
Good evening, families, community members, teachers, and especially the class of 2023. It has been a pleasure to not just be your class president for the past 4 years, but to be friends with each and every one of you. I am very honored to have the opportunity to speak today. Way back in 2009, we took our first bus ride with our parents and we played in the playground for the very first time together with the new CES opening. As we walked in the hallways of CES, I would see the quote, "A caring place to grow," and did we grow up. When we arrived in kindergarten, we were given t-shirts and said, "CES was a caring place to grow." And that became a state of mind for us as we developed friendships and teammates. We grew up and grew out of the t-shirts, and we grew up not just physically, but emotionally as a class. We were the first class of 8th grade to experience the end of our middle school years in the new high school. Unfortunately, part of 9th grade and some of 10th grade, we spent a year and a half seeing each other through our masks and computer screens, but that didn't stop our friendships. I actually think we embraced our senior year more because of what happened. As I reflect on our time at Maple Hill, the mantra, "A caring place to grow," becomes easily defined and transcended into our lives. First, the word caring. I automatically relate this term to our teachers, coaches, advisors, administrators, friends, and families. You have all shown us what it means to put others before ourselves. To all the moms out there, you read us the book, "I Will Love You Forever, I Will Like You for Always." Of course, the character traits of caring came from our families, but we quickly became a class that looked out for each other. We cared greatly about making sure everyone felt included, no matter the circumstances. As a small community, we made sure everyone followed that motto that everyone knows everyone, so we better not mess that up. But somehow that made us feel safe and accounted for. During the Read Over Sleepover event, our morning programs, or religious ed classes, we either sang and read about caring for each other. The middle school wall of honor that we created taught us citizenship and respect. The constant food celebrations in Spanish class, the Hoops Against Hunger games, fall activities, fall sports weekends, bleachers filled at our basketball games, the all-night party, the proms, bonfires, and everyday class discussion all helped us about our caring relationships with each other while in high school. But all those events took teachers, advisors, and coaches who stepped up and showed commitment to us. The caring nature of all the people at Maple Hill is what makes an extraordinary, caring place. Next, the idea of place. The place we grew up in was the Maple Hill community. The Maple Hill community, hold on, sorry. I got it. The Maple Hill community is so welcoming, supportive, and proud of us. As we walked into kindergarten on the first day, all of the faculty and students were very welcoming and happy for us to start our journey. We took pictures with our parents, which were hung outside of our classrooms, and the community supported us during our elementary field days or science fairs, which often ended in a big volcanic mess. And most importantly, our well-being. Parents who volunteered their time, like Mr. Lensing and Mr. Siciliano, who are our volunteer coaches for Little League, CYO, and Cub Scouts. Through our middle school years, our place was a middle school building. We tried on many odd personas. I even wore Batman socks with capes during my CYO championship game. We were encouraged to try out our crafts, whether that be sports, fixing cars, art, band, drama club, or computer club. Our teachers and coaches made us proud to put on a Wildcat uniform or our drama club costumes. These experiences made me proud to say, I go to Maple Hill. Whenever anyone asks me where I go to school, I never hesitate to say Maple Hill with pride. The high school, was started for us in 8th grade. We were greeted every morning by our superintendent, Mr. Chevier. Not many other schools have their superintendent greeting them daily. We were so excited to have the senior lounge as our place too, in the high school, while beautiful became our place to truly make memories and define our beliefs. This place became our second home. In my kitchen, we have a sign that says, together is our favorite place to be. Well, I was blessed that is true for my family, but it is also reflective of our class. We really love being together, whether on our Philly or senior trip, at countless Stewart's trips for ice cream, pool parties, or events. We always had a good time. In our hearts, we were at home. That was our place. Finally, the ability to grow. Ever since we can remember, we only wanted to grow up. We grew up together, sharing memories, jokes, and sometimes snacks at lunch. We dreamed of driving our own cars with the windows down, singing our favorite songs. We wanted to grow up, but didn't realize how fast we were growing up. I can still remember the first day of modified soccer tryouts. Brody and I thinking we were going to get cut, so we quickly volunteered to become goalies. And we worked hard to figure out the game together, and finally, 6 years later, hugging each other at our last ever game in the state championship, knowing that we stuck together the whole way. We grew up failing and succeeding, but made sure to never give up. It is in our disappointments that define our character. Our teachers and supporters gave us all the keys to success. We grew into our ideals and what was important to us. We grew as our classes encouraged us and provided a place to safely develop our ideas and to question our concerns about the world we were going into. We grew as our second families were our sports. Were our sports teams, our stages, and our clubs where we safely defined ourselves and our talents. Maple Hill nurtured us as a family away from home. Overall, that term, a caring place to grow, means more than just past memories. We will forever be attached to Maple Hill, and I proudly say that. We will forever care for each other and pass it on to future generations. The most important thing is the word grow. We are always growing, but it's up to you if you want to grow and give to this world and make it better. It will be a new challenge for us, but we can make the difference. This journey may be ending, but my advice for your future is to always make each decision with your best interest in mind. Believe that you will reach your goal and be the best version of yourself, but you have to work at it. The future won't be easy. You'll have setbacks. Each and every one of you feel like your back is against the wall at some point, but that doesn't mean you give up. That just means the only place you can go is forward. I would like to share a quote that has stuck with me, and I hope it sticks with you as you move into the next chapter of your life. I remember being a little boy watching all the Rocky movies on my couch or seeing the famous Rocky steps on our Philly trip. There was one quote from the movies that really stood out to me. I quote, it ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That quote hopefully will inspire you to keep working hard no matter what obstacles get in your way. You will continue to learn along the way and continue to move forward. Our 13 years of waiting for this very moment turned into a matter of seconds. As we stood in the atrium waiting for the final bell to ring and cheered as we walked out of the school together one last time will forever be a memory we will all remember. Maple Hill was such a caring place to grow, and now we are ready to continue to change the world. As class president, I decided to purchase a baby tree, and I asked Maple Hill if we can plant it on the school property to represent the way our class grew. As we go our separate ways, I want us to always remember that our roots will always be here. Having this tree planted will reflect those roots that we shared together with our experiences. Class of 2023, this tree will represent where our story began and how it will continue to be told with hope and possibility. Embrace your new beginnings. I also would like to thank Mrs. Delaney for her commitment and support for our class throughout all the years. Thank you again, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Luke. That was beautiful. Thank you for highlighting that Skodek is indeed a caring place to grow. Our next student speaker, delivering a speech she's entitled Our Run, is Miss Angelina Pusateri. Come on up.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2023. Today is an exciting day. We are graduating. We had a good run. This is the day that we've been waiting for since our severe cases of senioritis kicked in. And this is also the day that all of our parents have been dreading since the day senior year started. But nonetheless, today is an exciting day. Although most of you know me, my name is Angelina Pusateri. I have spent my whole life in this tightly knit community, and it has been a great place for myself and my fellow graduates to grow. I'm a runner, but most of you also know that. So within my speech to you all today, you can definitely expect a running analogy to be mixed in there. In these past closing weeks of school, I have reflected on many things. I have looked back on the many memories that I have made, while also looking forward to the dreams that I've been running after. Thinking about our time together as a class, I know that we can all say that these past 4 years have been quite the run. Starting high school was scary enough, but adding a worldwide pandemic on top of it really was the cherry on top. From our Google Meet classes in freshman year, to our hybrid schedules in sophomore year, to our almost completely normal junior year, to finally our first and last natural senior year. Despite all odds, we made it through together. However, our run didn't just begin 4 years ago. It began the day we started kindergarten together, when we were all much cuter than we are now. Our days in Castleton Elementary School were filled with great times and many smiles. Let me roll back some of the memories. I'm sure that we can all recall the days of playing tag on the playground and seeing who could go the highest on the swings during recess. Or on rainy days, we would play mum ball in four corners inside the old gym. Those were the days when we showed off our newest missing tooth, and when everyone in the grade would sign the cast of someone's broken leg or arm, which was most commonly the Pearsall twins. Along with the random illnesses we would pick up, there were many spontaneous moments when one of us threw up or got thrown up on, and I'm sure we can all tell a story or two about that. We enjoyed things like the read-over sleepover in 2nd and 3rd grade, the lip sync showing off our not-so-good coordination skills, and field day at the end of each year. One of the best games we played in gym class was Kids from Mars, and when spring came around, we ran the stick run, which was my favorite. And of course, we all looked forward to our monthly morning assemblies where we sat crisscross applesauce on the gym floor and started off by saying, "Good morning, Mr. Chevier." Those and so many other memories made our run at CES fun and unforgettable. After we finished 5th grade, we started school back up again in a strange place called middle school. Scared but excited, we took this new stride together. We had our own lockers in the hallway and felt we had earned our cool kid badges. The school dances that we had were fun and exciting. I still remember when Sam Manning elbowed me in the face while doing the Charlie Brown and gave me a bloody nose. We experienced the hottest trends of the dab, fidget spinners, Visco girls, the whip and nay-nay, and the bottle flip. We went on class trips to Boston and Philly, which were filled with lots of fun. In 7th grade, we all had the opportunity to start participating in sports. Little did we know how important they would become for us in the long run. Middle school was a time for us to set our goals and start running after them. We started in the junior-senior building as little 8th graders, and now, 5 years later, here we are about to graduate. High school was exhilarating and vibrant. We have made so many priceless and unforgettable memories, created countless friendships, learned valuable lessons, and gained great knowledge. We discovered more about ourselves through our achievements and our mistakes. Stride by stride, no matter how many challenges we encountered, we made it through together. But Maple Hill was only the start. Our run does not end here. We have gained endurance to run ourselves through the rest of our lives. We can now run in any direction, take it fast or slow. We can set our minds to run up the tallest mountains and through the deepest valleys. We have learned that when we put in the work and run hard, we receive the reward. But as we run on from Maple Hill, don't forget, in those still and tender moments when our feet are swiftly moving us forward, take in the beauty and joy surrounding you. And for if we listen closely, we can still hear the cheers from our families and friends back at home. So let us soar high on wings like eagles, and let us run and not grow weary. Thank you for everything, Maple Hill. God bless. And I'd like to say a special thank on behalf of Class of 23 to our guidance counselor, Miss Hebert. Where is she?
Thank you, Angelina. That was beautiful. Our next student speaker, Isabella Seeberger, will share with you her speech titled, Our Next Adventure. Come on up.
Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it. When we were in kindergarten, they asked us what we wanted to be when we grew up. My answer was veterinarian, very far from what I want to be now. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of animals. But why should any of us know what we want to do then? Because we probably don't even know what we want to do now. On this journey, we are always being asked, so what will you do next? Or something along those lines. We don't hear, did you enjoy high school? Was it fun? Or are you excited for your next adventure? Well, let me answer that. Yes, high school will forever hold a place in my heart. From all the friendships I have made, to the memories we have created, and to the teachers that have changed many of our lives, we will all hold close. For example, Spirit Week and Pep Rally, especially as a senior, being able to decorate the school the night before, and being victorious in Pep Rally is always something that will be an exciting memory. All of our dances from homecoming, snowball, and prom, the anticipation of getting ready, seeing our friends to going and hanging out and dancing. Looking back at some memories like field day and morning assemblies at CES and being able to compete against each other, but the other grades has kept the friendly competition alive all the way until high school. In the field days, being able to compete in fun games and competitions set up by Mr. Ashby and competing for the golden shoe. Also, more recently, our cookout in the parking lot while redirecting traffic is an amusing memory that many will be able to look back on. Next, doing something not many people can say they have done is playing my final year of varsity basketball with my sister. Having this opportunity and experience with her is something I'm very grateful for. It was the last time we will ever be on the court together, and it will be a memory I know I will cherish forever. Finally, yes, I am excited, and you all should be too, no matter where you are going, because this is our time. Trial and error has been what we have known for a lot of our life. For the last 13 years, we have made mistakes while learning from them. We have been able to lean on each other for guidance and support. I'm excited for everyone's success, happiness, and health down the road in future endeavors. Taking these lessons we have learned and using them to take chances because we get to change our mind and then change it again because nothing is permanent. We get to learn from these mistakes because they aren't failures. There are times we can learn and change. Now, instead of stressing about what is to come, sit back and look at what you just did. All of us here have something to be proud of, no matter how big or small. And in the famous words of the late Mac Miller, with a little adjustment, we just graduated high school. And I would like to thank Ms. Brochu for all the help and support she's given to our class over the years.
Thank you, Bella. That was lovely. Wow. Okay. Our next student speaker is going to deliver his speech called The Journey. Let's welcome up Julian Del Favaro.
Hi, good evening, guys. Hopefully this works. So, today, we stand on the line that marks the end of a chapter in our lives, yet the start of a new one. As we gather here to celebrate our graduation, I'd like to take this time to reflect on the memories we've made, the lessons we've learned, and the incredible potential that lies ahead of us. Our futures are empty canvases, with each of us destined to make our own masterpieces within its currently empty blank bounds. Graduation marks the end of one journey and the beginning of another. It is the moment of both overwhelming fear and bottomless excitement. The future may seem uncertain, filled with both eagerness and anxiousness, but it is within these scary moments and anxious thoughts that you will find your greatest opportunities for growth and discovery. The world we are stepping into is one that is constantly evolving. Technological advancements, societal changes, and global strife will shape our paths forward. It is up to us to successfully steer our ways through these shifting landscapes with courage and excellence. The future is seized by those who are ready to step out of their comfort zones, challenge normality, and find innovative solutions to the problems we face. But amidst the vast array of choices and directions that lay before us, we must not forget the values that have been taught to us during our time here. These virtues will guide us as we make decisions that will impact not only our lives, but impact the lives of others. In a world that sometimes seems divided, we will be the ones that it will fall upon to that unite, build, and help the world. The future is not just about our individual successes, though. It is about communal progress. As we start on our own personal journeys, we should remember the importance of collaboration and teamwork. Together, we have achieved far more than we ever could alone. The challenges of the future will require us to work together across professions, cultures, and backgrounds. Let us be the leaders of positive change and the ones that bring together diverse voices, and amplify those that aren't often spoken. While pursuing these dreams, we will encounter setbacks and failures, but it is through these experiences that we will learn, we will grow, and we will excel. We should embrace failure as a stepping stone toward success and not as a reason for quitting, as it is in those moments of adversity that we will discover our true character and the bounds of its strength and perseverance. The future is no longer on our horizon. The future begins now. It will be the choices we make and the actions we take that will show the impact we will have on the world around us. Each one of us has the power to make a difference, whether that be through our careers, through our relationships, or through our service to the community. No matter what it is that we find a passion for, let us strive to use it to leave a positive and lasting legacy for ourselves and for our world as a whole. As we wave goodbye to this chapter of our lives, let's carry the spirit of possibility, curiosity, and hope within us. Let's dare to dream big. Let's dare to chase our passions, and let's never settle to be middling. Let's be the ones that inspire change. Let's be the ones that are covered by Mr. Freese while teaching U.S. history in 2055. Right now, I stand before you filled with hope and excitement for what lies ahead. The future is not our destination, it is just part of our journey. That journey will be shaped by our choices, our actions, and our unwavering determination. So let's make the most of it. Thank you. Also, on behalf of the class of 2023, I'd like to thank Mrs. Sabatino for her unwavering support and dedication to our community.
That was so powerful. Thank you, Julian. Let's give all four speakers one more big hand. So at this time, it's my pleasure to present this year's senior awards. Names will be added to the plaques in our high school for many of the awards that we present tonight. Students, if your name is called, please come receive your award on stage. The names of the awards are in your programs. The first one will be presented by Mr. Rick Cosgrave. the VFW Senior Achievement Award.
The Peter Andrews Castleton Memorial VFW Post 7337 is proud to make this award to a senior who is entering a branch of armed forces and has demonstrated character, community involvement, and good academic standing. This award goes to Ethan Mayer.
Our next award will be presented by Mr. Rico Fries.
The Chris Beebe Award, given annually to a graduating Maple Hill senior who best exemplifies Chris's strong character and work ethic, loyalty, and compassion for his classmates, his school, and the Skodak community. This year's winner is Luke Hoffman.
Okay, our next award is the Jeff Collier Sinner Friendship Award, awarded by the senior class to their classmate deemed most like Jeff, who was unique, creative, and outgoing, and a true friend. And this award goes to Siona Sherholz. The next award is the South Skodak Fire Company Ladies Auxiliary's Son Le Memorial Scholarship, given by the Skodak Fire Company Ladies Auxiliary to the graduating senior who, in the opinion of the faculty, has ability to achieve success in his or her chosen area of endeavor while maintaining a sense of humor, self-worth, and community spirit. This award goes to Jillian Randall. Come on up. Our next award will go to two students. This is the Humanity Environment Awareness Award. To the seniors who, in the opinion of the faculty, have best demonstrated during their junior and senior years a growth in awareness and a willingness to become involved in seeking alternatives to problems universally affecting the human condition. Our first winner for this award is Luke Hoffman. You're welcome. And the next is to the senior who's attending a community college or trade school to continue their education. And this one is for Mr. Anthony Sturgis. Come on up. You're welcome. Congratulations. The next award is the Eileen Cohen Community Spirit Award. The Eileen Cohen Community Spirit Award is in honor of Eileen Cohen, who was the heart of the Garden Club for more than 40 years. Eileen was committed to beautifying and bettering the Skodak community and did so for more than 40 years. This award is presented to Samantha Manning. Come on up. And I'd like to welcome back to the stage Mr. Rick Cosgrave for our next award. Thank you. You didn't want that?
I'll keep it short this time. VFW Post 7337, Castleton Memorial. This is the Gold Star Mother Scholarship Award. This award is presented to a senior who has exhibited a high level of support to the veterans community and demonstrates character, community service, and extracurricular involvement in strong academics. Gold Star mothers are mothers that have lost a son or daughter in combat. This award today goes to Ethan Mayer. All right, Ethan. Thank you.
Okay, our next award is the Ruth Steele Mathematics Award, given to the graduate who has achieved the highest four-year average in mathematics. This award is given in memory of Ruth Steele, who served many years in the Schodack School District as a math teacher. In the past year, this award has been enhanced through the generosity of Miss Steele's sister, Miss Elizabeth Breeze, who also served many years as a math teacher in the Schodack schools. This year, this award goes to Tyler Marino. Next, we have the Schodack Police Benevolent Association Criminal Justice Award, going to a student who is on to college to pursue a career in public service. This year, this goes to Gavin Haller. The Richard E. and Elizabeth V. Everhart Outstanding Attendance Award, given to the senior who has the best attendance record for the past 4 years of high school, grades 9 through 12, Dylan Halvax. Next, we have the John Philip Sousa Band Award to recognize a student for superior musicianship, leadership, dependability, loyalty, and cooperation. In short, the qualities directors strive to develop in all students. This year goes to Morgan Delarty. Come on up. Okay, this next also has two. The Castleton Fish and Game Protective Association Environmental Award. The scholarship is given to a graduating senior who demonstrated their degree of commitment in a wildlife conservation or management and/or shooting sport activity. Samantha Manning, come on up. Congratulations. And Gavin Haller. The National School Choral Award, given to the student who has contributed most to the school's vocal program. This student has demonstrated outstanding performance skills, knowledge of voice technique, and enthusiasm and love for music. Dominic Siciliano. The Kenneth Mackenzie Votech Award, awarded by the faculty to a vocational education student who exemplifies scholarship, citizenship, and commitment. This year goes to Carson Randall. Come on up. The L.G. Balfour Senior Award, given to a senior for scholarship, loyalty, and achievement. This is the oldest and most prestigious award given at Maple Hill. This year goes to Tyler Marino. This is another with two winners. First, the Maple Hill Booster Club Athletic Award to the senior girl who, through their participation in athletics, has demonstrated not only a high level of skill, but have also displayed the qualities of leadership, character, and good sportsmanship encouraged by the Booster Club. Collectively, our Maple Hill coaches believe that these student athletes were helpful in guiding their peers and younger athletes to improve their skills while developing positive, competitive, and sportsmanlike attitudes. These nominees do not necessarily have to be the best athlete, but more importantly, being a crucial and tangible value to the team and his or her teammates. Angelina Pusateri. And to the senior boy who, through their participation in athletics, have demonstrated not only a high level of skill, but have also displayed the qualities of leadership, character, and good sportsmanship encouraged by the Booster Club. So just as the other one, these nominees do not necessarily have to be the best athlete, but more importantly, bring a crucial, intangible value to the team and his or her teammates. This goes to Luke Hoffman. Got it. Okay. And for our next award, I welcome up Ms. Shelley Palmer to present.
This is the first year of this award, so I'm going to go off script a little bit, if you don't mind. This scholarship is in honor of my mother, Joanne Relier Benison, the class of 1971 here at Maple Hill. It's a nursing scholarship that her family and friends have established to recognize a Maple Hill senior planning to pursue a career in the nursing field. So today we honor Carson Randall.
Okay, now we have the John Kinsley Scholarship Award to recognize a graduating senior who demonstrated an interest in global studies or history with an interest of going into teaching, or who has mentored or tutored other students. This year goes to Rachel Frazier. The Paul S. Puccio Memorial Scholarship Award. The student must strive to exemplify Paul's motto in daily life of passion, patience, and persistence. The student should have a life experience that caused them to use their passion to get involved, patience to implement change, and persistence to keep moving forward. The student's passion should have a positive impact on other students and/or the community. And this year, this goes to Angelina Pusateri. You're welcome. We have two for this one as well, the Jankowski Family Music Scholarship. This scholarship was established to recognize the outstanding senior musicians and outstanding senior vocalists at Maple Hill. These students have demonstrated dedication, and leadership, as well as excellence in their respective musical performances. For the musician category, we welcome up Samuel Anderson. Congratulations. And for the vocalist category, we welcome up Dylan Halifax. Congrats. You're welcome. The Robert Morgan Award is given in memory of Robert W. Morgan, social studies teacher, awarded to the student whose academic inquiry and everyday interaction with their social surroundings has shown inquisitiveness, thoughtfulness, and intent to apply the lessons learned from the study of the humanities and history. The recipient is one who's known to reflect before acting and looks to the wisdom of the greater world in weighing decisions. Special consideration is given to a senior anticipating a career in teaching. This year, this award goes to Martin Finney. The Schulteis Family Scholarship Award is given to a Maple Hill senior planning to pursue a career in the medical field. And this year, it goes to Carson Randall. And we have two for this one as well. The Thomas Byers and Georgette Byers Memorial Scholarship, given annually to two graduating Maple Hill seniors. The first goes to Julian DeFavoro. You're welcome. And our second one goes to Frank Thomas. So, before welcoming our next speaker, I'd love to highlight a couple things about this graduating class. 96% of this graduating class plan to continue their education after graduation, with 50% planning to attend four-year colleges, 46% planning to attend two-year degree programs, and the other 4% to vocational school. And that is incredible. So let's give them all a hand. Now, our next speaker is a very special one. In the past few years, we've brought back alumni that have really reached the pinnacle of their chosen journeys, and this year is no exception. Mr. Kyle Hersey is a member of the Skodak Junior Senior High School class of 2016. During his time as a student at Maple Hill, Kyle was part of our baseball program for 4 years. He earned the esteemed rank of Eagle Scout within the Boy Scouts of America and has since become a scout leader as well. He went to college and graduated from Edinburgh College in Pennsylvania, where he studied political science, psychology, and economics. He then achieved a master in economics from Columbia University and is now a law school candidate. Kyle is an inspiration. He's hilarious, honest, humble, brilliant, and we're so thrilled that he is here to connect tonight with our graduates. Kyle, you're up.
Thank you very much, Ms. Sabatino. Even though it seems like people are having ChatGPT write everything for them these days, I promise I wrote all these remarks myself. Also, I'm going to try to keep these remarks brief because it is swelteringly hot in here. but those of you who know me will know that brevity is not exactly a term with which I'm intimately familiar. So, good evening to the esteemed members of Schodack Central School District's faculty and staff, as well as Mr. Fries, representatives to the Board of Education, distinguished guests, proud families, and of course, the graduating class of 2023. I am immensely joyful to come before you today, returning to the very place where the keys to my budding future were passed to me not so long ago. As an alumnus of this exceptional school district, it is with tremendous honor and a bit of nostalgia that I have the opportunity to witness your remarkable achievements, as well as share with you some reflections and words of encouragement that I have gathered along my own journey. These thoughts have been very helpful in empowering me to embrace the opportunities that life presents. First and foremost, allow me to congratulate all of you on this momentous occasion. Graduation is a significant personal and community milestone, one which marks the transition from the familiar embrace of high school to the vast expanse of the world that waits to greet you. You have all undoubtedly overcome some challenges, both inside and outside the classroom, and have emerged stronger and more resilient as a result of them. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and above all, anticipation for the bright futures that lie ahead of you. For as admirable as your accomplishments have been thus far, they are but the first stepping stones on a long path, the opening lines of a story that is yours and yours alone to write. As you step out into the world, please remember that you are each capable of achieving greatness. Embrace your authenticity. In a world that often pressures us to conform or to fit into predefined molds, dare to be yourself. You possess many unique qualities that will shape the course of your lives and have a positive impact on the world around you. Seize your individuality, for it will empower you to leave an indelible mark on the lives of others, and never be afraid to follow your dreams, regardless of how audacious they may seem. I know the whole follow your dreams bit is a bit of a tired cliche, but as a commencement speaker, I'm actually legally obligated to say it. Anyway, success in this undertaking is not solely determined by your ambitions or abilities. It's also influenced by your character and your values. As you continue your journey, strive to be compassionate, honest, and empathetic people. Remember that your actions, no matter how small, can have a profound ripple effect. And while pursuing your dreams, of course, you're going to encounter some obstacles, some failures, and some moments of self-doubt. It is during those times that I would implore you to stay resilient. Life is an unpredictable series of twists and turns, and your path certainly will not always be easy or straightforward. My own path, of which I had the absolute certainty that only comes with inexperience, has been altered several times. Welcome that uncertainty with open arms, because it is in the unknown that you will realize the depths of your courage and where you will find the greatest opportunities for growth and self-discovery. As a corollary, never let fear of making mistakes hinder your progress. Failure, of course, need not be a destination. Instead, recognize it is merely a speed bump on the road to success that presents us with an opportunity to learn and improve. Our struggles and challenges ultimately teach us the most valuable lessons about how to become stronger versions of ourselves and closer to our true purposes. Importantly, do not forget the people in your support network who have been instrumental in your journey thus far, as well as the sacrifices that they have made to see you succeed. Cherish and continue to nourish the relationships that you have built with your teachers, friends, and family. They've been there to guide you, to mentor you, and to inspire you. At some point today, I encourage you to take a moment to express your gratitude to those who have played a significant role in your lives. Finally, as you move forward, never stop learning. Graduation does not signify the end of your education, but rather the beginning of a lifelong journey of discovery and self-fulfillment. Take advantage of every opportunity to expand your knowledge, to challenge your assumptions, and to broaden your horizons. The world is a vast and ever-changing place, and it is those who evolve and continue to learn who will thrive. Now, I've just spent the last few minutes giving you some truisms that are commonly dispensed this time of year. You've likely heard them before, or if not, you'll certainly hear them again over the coming days and weeks. However, as certainly as I've stated them, please do not just accept them at face value, or think that I came here today with some little nugget of wisdom that's going to make your lives easier or better in the future. The truth is, I have absolutely no idea what I could say to you that would be most beneficial or useful to you in the future. And honestly, nobody else does either. That's the terrifying beauty of this process. You get to decide now what is important. Your education allows you to draw conclusions and derive meaning for yourselves. To wrap up, it certainly would not be a proper graduation speech without a quote from a famous figure. So I'll offer you a saying from the great Indian lawyer and political ethicist Mahatma Gandhi. He said, "The future depends on what you do today." Class of 2023, today you have taken a tremendous first step in the direction of your futures. And as a matter of fact, since I'm already here, I'll give you a second quote. This one's less of a quote, really, than a law. And Mr. Porter, I hope you'll forgive me if I butcher it. This is from the English mathematician and physicist Sir Isaac Newton. Part of the first law of motion is an object in motion stays in motion. In just a few moments, you will be in motion as you walk across this stage to receive your diplomas. If you take one piece of advice from me today, please let it be stay in motion. Continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to care for yourselves and your communities, both big and small. Most of all, continue to relentlessly pursue your ideal future. I hope everyone in the audience will grant me the freedom to speak on behalf of all of us, as I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Today, you join an exceptional legacy of individuals who have crossed this stage before you. Remember, you will never be alone on this journey. Lean on the support of your loved ones, your teachers, your communities, and your soon-to-be fellow alumni. Congratulations, graduates. May your journey be filled with boundless opportunities, profound experiences, and endless success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kyle. Okay. I know it's hot. You're doing good. I would now like to introduce Schodack Central School District's Board of Education President, Mrs. Shelley Palmer, to share a few words.
On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to congratulate the graduates of the class of 2023. I'd also like to congratulate the families of the graduates. It's been a long road for you as well. I think we heard earlier from one of our speakers that you were dreading this day, but I think there might be a small piece of some of you that actually are really happy that this day has come. A little bit of excitement on behalf of the parents as well. I'd also like to thank our faculty, our staff, and our administration for putting together not just the past 13 years of your careers, but tonight, it's not how I think everyone would have wanted it to be. I think we wanted to be outside instead of in the gym, sweating on a really humid night, but it's great anyway to be here together. I think when you entered ninth grade in the fall of 2019, you never thought your high school experience was going to be what it was. I don't think any of us did. Being on the school board through that whole time, I think we struggled with how to make sure that you were provided the best education you could have in the environment that we were operating in. And listening to you speak tonight and listening to where you're headed and where you're going, I think we've accomplished that under conditions that none of us really wanted to be under. We've heard that you heard that message. It was a caring place to grow, and you're going to take that message with you into the future. Your speaker tonight, Mr. Hersey, he has a little Maple Hill insignia on the back of his chair. I think we've instilled that in all of our community members, and you do come back, and it is a caring place to be. We've heard the message that you've made it to this finish line, and it's also a starting line. You're going to go out and do great things. This is just the beginning. There's a sense that you are a competitive group, but you're a fun, loving, playful group. 3 of your speakers talked about the playground. You definitely had an impact on you down at CES. But we also heard how you should go out and do great things. Change, be part of change, continue to grow. Find a way to unite the world around you and build a better future for all of us. I'm confident that you will do that. This is a tough job to be in between Mr. Hersey and Mr. Chevier on a hot night like this. So I was going to speak for, 45 minutes or so. But I'm going to wrap it up because we know Mr. Chevier is going to speak for maybe 45 minutes or so. Congratulations, class of 2023. We're very proud of you.
And without further ado, I now have the pleasure of introducing our superintendent, Mr. Chevier.
Good evening. You all look hot. So let's just talk about the elephant in the room before I start my speech. I keep glancing out the doors hoping that it starts to rain. When you think it's tough calling snow days, this call on graduation being indoors or outdoors really is a difficult call. So thank you for your patience and understanding. So Ms. Sabatino, Ms. Brochu, Ms. Palmer, Mr. Hersey, members of the Board of Education, friends, family, and most especially the class of 2023. Welcome to our commencement ceremony this evening. We are so excited and pleased to have all of you here with us tonight to celebrate our senior class. It's easy to take for granted these opportunities to come together to celebrate the accomplishments of our students, but let's not take tonight for granted. Let's take a moment to recognize how fortunate we are to be here to celebrate the class of 2023. Before beginning, I would like to take a moment this evening to recognize the work of others and thank them for their contribution to tonight and each and every event that we have here. So to Ms. Sabatino and Ms. Brochu, Ms. Hebert and class advisors, Ms. Delaney and Ms. Mahoda, thank you for your diligent work, thoughtful planning with graduation, and your efforts to ensure that the class of 2023 was celebrated and recognized over the course of the year, but especially over the last few months. Events like the prom, the senior picnic, and the senior trip allow our seniors to be together and enjoy time with one another over the final few months and weeks of school. To our buildings and grounds crew, let's give them a round of applause, our buildings and grounds crew. I mean, these guys at the high school love Perry. They love Perry, and there's a whole crew that does outstanding work for their constant hustle to keep up with the preparation for all events. And they want tonight to be special for our graduates and for their families, and they work hard to make sure to pay attention to every last detail to ensure that we are all set for this evening. To our Board of Education for volunteering their time and making thoughtful choices to ensure that our graduates here tonight and all of our students receive the best of what they need to be successful. And a heartfelt thank you to our faculty and staff for their continued guidance and support. Day in and day out, their professionalism, focus, and time are the primary drivers that impact the daily school experience for all of our students. Let's not forget it is their excitement and enthusiasm, thoughtful planning, and personal connections they make with our students that truly make a difference. The care, persistence, and enduring support from all of our faculty and staff, kindergarten through 12th grade, has helped our graduates reach this milestone tonight. Let's not forget to thank and recognize the many community groups that take the time to support our schools and our students, such as the Schodack Police Department, Castleton Ambulance, our volunteer fire departments, Kiwanis, Rotary, Athletic Boosters, and music parents. Thank you for all that you do. To our families here this evening, thank you for the work you have done raising these outstanding graduates that we are here to celebrate tonight. You know that I often receive compliments about how Maple Hill students conduct themselves, and this is a direct result of the values and beliefs that you have instilled in your children as they have grown. We can all agree that being a parent is probably the hardest job we will ever have, but it's certainly the most rewarding. And I want to personally thank you for your understanding, support, and effort during your child's school experience. Please know that it is a privilege and an honor to serve in this role as your superintendent. Last but not least, but to the class of 2023, I want to also recognize and thank you for the following. Being who you are. As individuals, you are each unique, special, and possess qualities and characteristics that make the class of 2023 better. Your laughter, character, and individuality have left their mark on all of us, and we are a better place because you have been a part of us, and in a few moments, part of our history forever. Your excellence in the classroom and the community. Your academic excellence is recognized through the awards and scholarships received this evening, countless honor rolls, and by overcoming personal obstacles to find success. This, in conjunction with your volunteerism and service to our community, does not go unnoticed. For your abilities and talents, I have always been so impressed and moved by your talent in the arts, whether it is through the various drama productions, musical performances, or through your beautiful creations of artwork. Your talent in these areas is undeniable. Your accomplishments in athletics always amaze me. For such a small school, we are often the team to beat, and through your efforts and leadership, this year was no exception. Maple Hill is a force to be reckoned with, and much of this is due to the leadership of our seniors. So graduates, as you leave us, continue to be awesome in all that you do, and please know that we are proud of you and appreciate all of your contributions to our school community. We give a nice round of applause for the class of 2023. All right, so as Ms. Palmer alluded to, I still have more. I want to turn my attention to the graduates. Are you guys sleeping or are you out there? Can you guys make some noise for me? Let's go. Come on, let's hear it. Class 2023. All right, manners, please. Sorry, I have to do that every year. So graduates, it goes without saying that your high school experience has had its ups and downs. As I reflect on your journey, I couldn't help but think about the days as your principal back at CES. Now, I'm sure that some of you are aware I had to spend some time talking with you a little more than others. Well, I'm not going to mention any names. You know who you are. But all joking aside, it is so special for me to have had the opportunity to be on this ride with you from your first day of school through your very last. Right from the beginning of your school experience, we have all worked hard to support you and help you learn life lessons that will remain after you walk across the stage this evening. And I'd like to take a moment to speak to a few. So the first is never stop learning. The end of high school doesn't mean the end of learning, it's just the beginning. You are now equipped with the knowledge and skills that will help you to achieve great things. But don't ever think you know everything. In fact, the more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. So keep asking questions, keep seeking knowledge, and never stop learning. Whether it's in college, vocational school, the workforce, the military, continue to push yourself and grow. So how many times have you heard us to tell all of you to be kind. Should all be nodding your heads right now, right? Yes. Kindness is a simple yet powerful concept that can have a profound impact on the world around us. It's easy to get caught up in our own lives and forget that others are going through their own struggles. A small act of kindness can go a long way in brightening someone's day, and it costs you nothing. So smile at a stranger, offer a helping hand, and always be kind. Finally, go out and make a difference in the world. We all have the power to make a positive impact on the world around us. No matter how small your actions may seem, they can create a ripple effect that can change the lives of others. Think about what you can do to make a difference, whether it's volunteering in your community, advocating for a cause you believe in, or simply being a positive influence on those around you. Your actions can and will make a difference. So graduates, I now have the opportunity to bestow upon you my parting words of wisdom. Don't ever forget those that helped you get to where you are today and who will support you on your journey ahead. As we all know, life can change in an instant. Don't miss the opportunity to say thank you and to let people know you love them. Embrace failure and resilience. Understand that setbacks and failures are a natural part of life. Don't let them discourage you. Instead, view them as opportunities for growth. Learn from your mistakes, adapt, and persevere. Cultivate resilience and develop the ability to bounce back from challenges. Remember, the path to success is a tricky one, and each setback can bring you closer to your goals. Master the ancient art of eye contact. Instead of staring at your phone screen, lift your gaze and make eye contact with fellow humans. Remember, connecting with others is a precious gift that can't be replaced by a digital device. So put your phone down, embrace the real world, and let the laughter and joy unfold. Be good to others. Think before you speak or post, and think about your words and actions and how they might impact others. What you do and say has the potential to change a life forever. Words and actions are powerful, so choose and use them wisely. Be a force for positive change. We have seen you lead by example within our schools and watched you grow into compassionate, caring individuals who want to make the world a better place. And if you haven't noticed, the world needs you right now. So Wildcats, go out there and do your thing. And make sure you take the time to stop and smell the roses. Take advantage of opportunities and experiences, live life to the fullest, and enjoy the company of others. You will be glad that you did. In closing, I want you to know that graduation is my favorite event of the year. For most of you, I've had the opportunity to be a part of your journey from the very beginning. For that, it is a privilege and an honor for me to have welcomed many of you into kindergarten and, this evening, bring your journey full circle as you cross the stage and receive your diploma, complete this chapter of your lives, and say goodbye to Maple Hill. As of this evening, you are no longer seniors, but you will always be members of the class of 2023, and as such, an important piece of this community, no matter where you may be. So congratulations, class of 2023, and best of luck to each of you.
Okay, so it's my turn, and I'm not gonna probably be that long or good. All right, so before I give my speech, I just have to, absolutely have to, ask you all to join me in giving Miss Jackie Hill a tremendous round of applause for her work with these students. I know she was with them for a long time, and I've only been with them for 4 months, but I'm still really honored to get to be here. So graduates, I'm gonna talk to you for a little bit. I'm really excited, okay? First of all, I just have to say, I absolutely love you. I absolutely love each of you, and I'm really thankful for my time with you. I'm honored to have been your principal for part of your senior year. During my speech time today, I want to share with you some highlights from this experience that really showed me how special you are as people and how much you inspired me. knowing that you'll impact the world by making it a better place. You have all already been through so much. Much of it was positive and exciting, other parts difficult or puzzling. You've grown in a school system that embraces risk-taking and individuality, and you've also grown during a global pandemic and have still displayed resilience and efficacy, and a very hot graduation ceremony. You've each worked through internal battles, maybe some hard times with classmates, coursework, and yet here you are. What I've seen amongst this group of people is true leadership and the ability to overcome. I've seen acceptance, community, dedication, and fun. Some of you portrayed these traits while completing incredible community service. Others did so on the field or the court or the instruments on stage. Some did so as advocates for their fellow students, encouraging them to do their best work, show up, or by reminding their classmates that the tassel is worth the hassle. Some of you overcame and continue to power through internal struggle, academic challenges, or just simply good old teenage angst. You all, because of these experiences, already have what it takes. You will become whatever you truly want to become. I have the utmost faith in you. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I encourage you right now, literally, to look around at your classmates. Look at them. I know you're half asleep. Look at your classmates. Yes. There's someone here who encouraged you or challenged you or maybe loved you when you didn't know yet that you deserved it. There's someone who laughed with you or cried with you or completed a group assignment with you, had your back, sat next to you on a field trip, or directed a play with you. There's definitely someone who you played on a team with or sat next to in the cafeteria or enjoyed some breakfast with on senior skip day as you didn't allow any of us to park our cars. I encourage you to remember the faces of these people, their support of you, and their role in your growth here in Schodack. I encourage you to also look inward and honor and recognize the times when you did this for other people, because you have. Each of you has been a teacher, a partner, a listener, a counselor, or a friend. I am thankful to have witnessed your community as a graduating class. Because of all these traits, I'm not really sure that you need my advice. During my 4 months with you, I've certainly learned from each of you. But in honor of tradition and rites of passage, I'll offer you some advice. But this advice, which some of you are already living and embodying, doesn't come from me. It comes from one of my favorite characters in literature, Mr. Atticus Finch. He told his 2 children that you never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into her skin or walk around in it. This is as true as it gets, and you've already started on this. Be proud. Empathy, compassion, love, patience, I've seen it. These are the skills you'll need as you move forward, no matter where you are. In college, in retail, in trade school, on a farm, on the subway, at the mall, at the garage, in the studio, wherever you end up spending your hours, if you commit to understanding other people, even when they're different from you, you will be successful forever. I need you to do this, even when it's hard. Because you already have the skills to do it, I know you'll continue to make all of these grown-ups who love you so proud. So please join me, graduates, in giving your grown-ups a hand for bringing you here. And now it's time for diplomas.
Good evening, everybody. I'm going to be presenting the graduates with their diplomas. Before we get started, I would like to offer my congratulations to this amazing group of young adults. So congratulations, everybody. Okay. Students will be coming across the stage. down the opposite side, and they'll be pausing here after they pick a flower for a picture. All right. Samuel Anderson. Taylor S. Aubin. Keith K. Barnum. Congratulations, Keith. Grace Elizabeth Barrington. Congratulations, Grace. Vincent Paul Colvin. Congratulations, Ben. Over here. Kyle Matthew Coyne. Congratulations, Kyle. Joshua T. DaCosta Gomez. Congratulations, Josh. Hamilton Daly Davids. Morgan J. Delarty. Julian Arthur Smith Delfavero. Congratulations. Natalie Nicole Diso. Emma Grace Dugan. Martin E. Finney. Ready? Colby J. Frazier. Rachel A. Frazier. Mackenzie J. Garcia. We have a few sets of twins with this class. Elena Taylor Haberland. Congratulations, sweetie. Gavin Michael Haller. Congratulations, Gavin. Dylan Charles Halvax. Diana Trumani Houghton. Luke Daniel Hoffman. Alec J. Isbester. Garrett N. Jensen. Declan R. Johnson. Austin D. Lensink. Congratulations. Ethan C. Mayer. Grace Ann Malone. Samantha M. Manning. Tyler Marino. Alyssa Marie Martin. Gianna Ryland Morse. James D. Murray. Landon W. Pearsall. Xavier S. Pearsall. Congratulations. Emma Perez Schrader. Claire Colleen Pulver. Angelina Pusateri. Jill Randall. Carson A. Randall. Brody Anderson Rogers. Lyndon Jude Rosenberger. Nicholas F. Roy. Congratulations. Siona Mayan Sherholtz. Isabella K. Seeberger. Jeremiah G. Schoen. Dominic Siciliano. Emily A. Simon. Austin M. Spring. Have a hug. Devin N. Spring. Congratulations, Devin. Gerald C. Stalker. Congratulations. Connor M. Stevens. Samuel T. Starantino. Anthony M. Sturgis. Can I get a hug too? Kieran R. Sweet. Frank Angelo Thomas. Ethan A. Tyree. Joseph Webb. You did it. Cassidy Grace Zimmerman.
Okay, let's give this class one more big round of applause before our closing. So before we close, rather than you all hear from me again, I've invited a student to deliver our closing this year. So please welcome Dominic Siciliano for our closing.
Hello, everybody. Before I truly get started today, I would like to thank a few groups of people. First, I would like to thank every single person in the audience today for their unwavering support of the students graduating. I would also like to thank all of the faculty and staff who worked to get us to this point in our life. Next, I would like to specifically thank all of the families of students that are here today. Without you, we couldn't have gotten here and we wouldn't be who we are today. Finally, I would like to thank the other students here today. It's been an interesting 13 years, but we made it. I remember when I first started thinking about writing a speech for graduation, it was the summer after my freshman year, and I had just finished my sister's graduation ceremony. This was during the true peak of COVID, and life was very different. Well, I'm sure that all of us are very sick about hearing about COVID and how it impacted our lives. I ask you to listen for just a little bit longer. Because it changed us, and we knew it. Friendships were lost, friendships were formed, and lifelong relationships sustained. But as I stand here, on the peak of my childhood, I don't think of those hard times, but instead of the memories from CES and from middle school. I remember snack time, Huggy Tag, and Castleton Kids. I remember recess and the thrill of the snack bar in middle school. Memories of our first band practices, field days in the track, and of course, Mr. Chevier's Manners Please. These are the things that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. A quote from fantasy author Brandon Sanderson says, "The most important step a man can take, it's not the first one, is it? It's the next one. It's always the next step." So no matter what happens in our lives, always take the next step. We've gone through so much, and still we stand here today, so I have faith that whatever the world throws at us, we will be ready. I'll miss you all in the future. Even if we weren't the closest of friends, we all have created a bond over the years. It would be a lie to say we all know what is going to happen in the coming days, weeks, months, or years, so stay safe, stay kind, and stay humble. But most importantly, always take the next step in life, even when it feels impossible. We're going to do amazing things, my friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Dom. Okay. Would all the graduates please rise? Graduates, please move your tassels from right to left. Superintendent Chevier, Skodak Board of Education, parents, friends, and community members, please join me in congratulating the Maple Hill class of 2023. Okay. So families, we ask that you stay where you are as the students exit the gymnasium, and then they will join you in celebration. Thank you so much for being with us tonight, and congratulations to all of you.